My name is Jeff Quipp, Jeff, and last name Quipp, Quipp.
Thank you, Jeff, for having this interview with us. Can you tell us how you feel about the show today?
Well, as always, I like attending the SMX conference. Danny and Chris always put on a great show, and there's always lots of great content. So it's a show that I think anybody in the industry needs to be at.
We'd be glad to hear about your company. Can you tell us a bit about your market and target audience?
That's a good question. We don't really have a target audience, so to speak, other than we're B2B. So we deal with other businesses, and we help those businesses get positioned online and market themselves online. And initially I had thought about trying to define target markets, but in this world, the reality was that some of the businesses that best fit with our services, really, I'd never heard of them before. I had no idea that those businesses existed. So essentially we work with all different types of businesses, all different sizes, no particular target market.
Tell us a bit about your business, how long you've been in existence.
Okay. We've been in business since 2001, which makes us grandfathers in the space. In fact, we started in September 2001. And we started as Quipp Internet Marketing Solutions and evolved in 2003 to Search Engine People. And we've maintained that name to this day.
What are the main products and services that you offer?
We offer basically SEO, search engine optimization, being one of the services. Paid search marketing and management is the second. Social media marketing, meaning we help companies market themselves online through social channels. We also do conversion optimization, which means helping companies increase the rate at which their website converts from visitors to clients. And lastly, we help companies understand their analytics and structure their analytics properly.
What are your competitive advantages?
That's a great question. Competitive advantages, probably, we've got a number. First and foremost, there are 85 of us right now in the company. So we have specialists in every different facet of search and social media. And they dedicate a great deal of time and effort to understanding exactly what's going on within each different social channel and search engine, and report back to the group. So individual specialists helps a great deal. Second is we've developed a lot of technology to make us more efficient in terms of being able to report back to clients on what we're doing, keep track of how clients are performing, keep track of how employees themselves are performing. And so we can constantly provide more value to a client for less money.
What area of digital marketing is going to develop fastest in the short run? According to your opinion, is it SEM, SMM, mobile, email, PPC, PPA, or something else?
Wow, a lot of acronyms. Honestly, I would say it's a combination of approaches because it's going to be mobile. Mobile is evolving and is evolving now, but will evolve even faster going forward. But again, we're going to use PPC, we're going to use SEO, we're going to use social media to reach those mobile users. So really it's a combination of things, but mobile is the common denominator.
Are you prepared for upcoming changes that will definitely take place in the market niche?
Absolutely we are prepared. Mobile is something that we've got specialists in internally now. As I said, I think that's going to be a real big up-and-comer. We've also spent a long time trying to think about, where Google wants to be 5 years from now, and kind of redesigning ourselves to be able to give clients what they need to be, consistent with where Google wants to be 5 years from now, so that when Google does make changes, we don't have to look back or constantly look behind us. Everything that we do is designed to give Google what they want for the future.
What do you do to remain up to date and face all challenges?
Wow, that's a big question. What do we do to remain up to date and face all challenges? Again, I'm going to go back to the fact that we've got a really large team, and everybody is a specialist in a different facet of search or social. And they eat, sleep, and breathe whatever channel it is that they choose to study. So we've got specialists in Facebook, in Twitter, in Google, both organic and paid search, and they eat, sleep, and breathe those. We also come to these conferences in order to connect with a lot of other individuals who are specialists in each realm. And it gives us a really good opportunity to network with them, learn what they know, and then in turn we'll share with them what we know, and keep us ahead of the game as a result.
Are there any famous companies among your clients?
Yeah, I mean, we deal with a lot of very famous companies. Much Music, for example, MTV, Discovery Channel, Purelator, Scotiabank, just to name a few. But we deal with a very, very large number of the Fortune 1000 within Canada.
Who is your average client?
What's the average price of a car? We don't really have an average client. It runs the gamut. We have two divisions, one division that services small and medium-sized businesses, the other division services enterprise. And so our clients range from, a one-person shop to companies with tens of thousands of people in them. So no average client.
From your point of view, what will happen to search engine market in the near future?
I think a number of things. I think first and foremost, search marketing will continue to grow, but it will go more mobile. So as more and more of us search for products and services from mobile devices, we'll have to be smarter about being able to reach them through search channels in mobile, so SEO and paid search. What else? I think they'll continue to evolve the algorithms, trying to make them more relevant, which I believe will result, and one of the implications of this are that they're going to rely a whole lot more on social signals going forward when ranking the algorithm or re-ranking the algorithm. So they're going to look at how many times a piece of content has been liked, how many times it's been shared, and that will factor into the ranking algorithm in the future.
Do you have any serious corporate goals you would like to achieve in the next 2 years?
Yes. That's a good question. Yeah, we do. In the last 3 years, we've been on the Profit 100 3 times, which is, Profit 100 is the 100 fastest growing companies in Canada. So we want to do that for 2 more years at least, try and make the Profit 100. In 2 years' time, I would like to be at a point where we've got 175 employees, and we're at 85 right now. So I think that's a pretty lofty goal.
Thank you very much for your time. Have a good conference.
Thank you.